Apple announces 6th generation Apple TV with a 12-chip and new remote. This calibration feature will be absolutely killer if it works well. You won't have to grab other people's non-tailored calibrations, you won't have to invest in a calibration tool and futz around with it. It's a really clever way of solving the calibration issues that basically every TV have. Most people probably won't care, but it'll make color accuracy a lot more accessible to a lot more people. The press release says this will be available for the first-gen Apple TV 4K, which is great. Would this be a good choice for someone who hasn't owned an Apple TV before but is very interested in buying one? The media apps on PS4 are crap. Of course. It's the best Apple TV they've ever released. Carrot 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 and carrot 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 we carrot 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 think carrot 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 you're carrot 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 going carrot 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 to carrot 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 love carrot 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 it. For those wondering if the new remote is backwards compatible, this is from the Apple Newsroom link. The new Siri remote will be available separately for $59, and is compatible with the previous generation Apple TV 4K and Apple TV HD. That mute button will be a godsend. How did Apple redesign the remote and not include an Apple tag? I can't be the only one that loses it. I'd say the TV remote is the item I lose most in my life. Does anyone know if it will allow bitstream full HD audio from Plex, aka pass through the full audio to an external AVR to let it do the audio processing? I'm using an NVIDIA Shield for the full HD audio output, but the Shield has a softer and dull picture, so I'd like to try an Apple TV. Probably not. I could be wrong, but I think the main reason is because if the audio is bitstreamed, then the Apple TV is unable to mix in its own audio from the system if needed, like if the Apple TV itself needs to make a sound on top of what the program itself is encoded in. The PlayStation and Xbox all work this way as well. It's why even with the Infuse Pro package you still end up converting the DTS HD or True HD into LPCM to be sent to the receiver. HDMI 2.1? Yes, according to tech specs on site. HDMI 2.1 confirmed. What does HDMI 2.1 improve? I'm very curious to see how the calibration will perform in the real world. I need another Apple TV, so I'm looking forward to this. It'll work on the older ATVS too. Really wish the remote integrated with Find My. For $60, the remote should have AirTag functionality built in. It's a happy day for that guy's balls. Ah, now I gotta eat that popcorn sad. Here's to hoping the click wheel can scrub through ads like the touch bar on a Mac. Lol. YouTube already working to fix it a month ahead just to be safe. £10 price cut in the UK. Pound has risen quite a bit against the dollar, I guess that's why. It finally has a mute button. I guess the technological barriers were finally overcome. Unless this remote has the ability to switch HDMI inputs, it's not the only remote I'll need, unfortunately. Was looking for spatial audio and the ability to play a sound on the remote. I'm always losing the damn thing. Though I guess I could duct tape a AirTag to it now. I'm a little surprised it's only the A12 rather than an A14. An A12 is a pretty small boost over an A10X in both CPU and GPU performance. It's 2 generations newer, but then it has fewer CPU performance cores and fewer GPU cores. Could make it at least a 12X. New remote looks good. Edit. No Find My support. What bulls hit? No mention of spatial audio support, Hopefully in the details. They're still selling the Apple TV HD at an unchanged price. Lol. $149 for a box from 2015 with an A8 processor. That's obscene. What's insane about it is that it's not merely that they left it to languish in the lineup. They actually upgraded it with the new Siri remote. So they're actively upgraded a device that still has an A8 chip inside. Absolutely no one should buy that. It's kind of embarrassing that Apple even sells it. I was going to ask about this. I don't have a 4K TV, but was curious about the HD version. Immediate purchase. I'm all in with Apple. It's sad when I get a phone call is like 10 devices beep around my house, but for whatever reason I've stuck with Roku for TV. I'm interested in Apple TV to give it a try, but not sure what I'll get from it that the Roku doesn't offer. With the remote and calibration feature being backwards compatible with the current 4K, is there any other reason to upgrade? If you don't use HomeKit stuff, it's just a simple spec bump frankly, but if you use HomeKit, it has Thread, which is the faster smart home protocol. Does this use HDMI 2.1? Yup. Confirmed in the specs page. A12 is a faster CPU, but like 30% less powerful on the GPU side of things. Interesting to see how this impacts Apple Arcade. A12 is faster than the A10X in 3D Mark. I doubt they would put a slower GPU in the newest Apple TV with the big push on gaming. 32 GB or 64 GB? I will be buying 2 of these to replace my Roku, my first Apple TV. Anyone that has the old Apple 4K, how much space do you use? And if you use over 32 GB, what is using all your space? Thanks. I only watch TV and movies off mine. It's never been near full and it's a 32 GB model. OMG, just enable pass-through audio already. Also, support Dolby Vision across the OS instead of in the select few apps that you control. That said, HDMI 2.1, Wi-Fi 6, and Thread support are all welcome. Generally speaking, spring hardware releases like this and the iPad Pro don't have all of the features at launch. They usually have OS-level upgrades announced at WWDC as part of the next iOS, tvOS release. For example, the iPad Pro getting the M1 chip and Thunderbolt makes me think that iPadOS 15 will have things like real external monitor support for the new iPad Pro. So the next version of tvOS will probably unlock a few more features like audio pass-through. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe and click the bell icon so you don't miss more awesome videos.